Hi guys, this is Barbeeq01. This is my last video post on my cooker. It's pretty much finished. The paint that you see on here, don't worry about the way that looks. That's just primer and some high temp black down toward the firebox. It's kind of turned cold on me, and I don't think I'm going to be able to spray the finished paint until spring, so I got some primer on there to keep it from rusting before fall. But everything went together pretty good. I've cooked on it. I'm cooking on it right now, some ribs for supper. But this is my third cook, and I've been using lump charcoal, and I hadn't had it bridge up or jam at all. So, I'm very happy with the new tapered chute design. The cooker breeze heats up a whole lot better than it ever did before because of the fact the inlet chute going into the cooking chamber is about a third bigger than what the old one was, so it allows it to it comes up to temperature in almost half the time that it did. Probably, it'll come up temperature from a cold start up to the low mid 200s in about an hour and a half now, and before it was taking me a good between 2.5 and 3 hours to get it up to cooking temp. But one mistake I did make, I don't know if you noticed this, but the air valve, see how low it is on the door? I actually flipped that door. I put it on upside down, but I'll redo that before I put the finished paint on it. I may do it during the winter if we get some warm weather. I'll come around and show you the inside. I'm cooking some ribs on it right now, but there's not a whole lot to see, but I'll talk about a couple things going on in there. The inside, the only thing I'm just going to show you briefly, because like I said, I was cooking. I did end up having to move up both of the bottom channel rails that hold the bottom racks. Each of those are moved up about a ½ inch or a little more. If you do one of these on the old early style SS1s, the main thing you're going to have to do is move the drip pan's going to have to come up about 3 inches. I talked in an earlier video how I was going to make it like a drop-in design. I did do that, but I ended up putting 4 bolt spots in it where I could bolt it down, because if you don't, it's not going to stay flat because the heat's going to make it warp. So I've got it bolted down, but I can take it out, and that'll probably be, like a once-a-year thing to take out and clean up real good before the cooking season starts. But it cooks really good right now. I haven't had any, real issues with it. There's some ribs I've got on there. It blows a little bit of ash, as you can see in the bottom there, because I've got that air valve too close to the bottom. But it's cooking good. The temperature runs good. I've still got good clearance on these bottom racks to use them for, butts, shoulders, or whatever. Everything worked out good, and I really want to thank Jeff and Superior Smokers for, like I said, they provided all the products that I put into the cooker as far as the sheet metal, the chute, and all that. And it went together really well, and I'm pleased with it. I think I'm going to be very happy with the cooker, that I've pretty much eliminated the bridging problem, as I said. I may post some pictures if this thread's still on the site whenever I get warm weather, or later in the spring when I do the finished paint. But it'll pretty much look like it is just a new paint job. My trailer is pretty much trashed right now because I got tools laying everywhere. I got to get that done. But this is the end of it. It was a pretty good project. Again, thanks to Superior Smokers and for all those products they provided.